Welcome to QuickBites, public speaking tips and techniques you can digest in 5 minutes or less. Here's your host, Peter George.
How long do you have to establish a connection with your audience? Is it 3 minutes? 1 minute? 30 seconds? How about 15 seconds? Or just 3 seconds? Well, experts disagree on the answer, so any of them could be accurate. However, I side with those who say 3 seconds. Now you might be thinking, how can I possibly connect with an audience in 3 seconds? It sounds nearly impossible, doesn't it? Well, you're right. It is nearly impossible. Therefore, you want to connect with your audience before you walk out on stage. How? Through your introduction. When you're asked to speak, you're often asked to provide a bio. And if you're like most of us, you do. However, I'm suggesting that you don't. Instead, provide an introduction. Aren't they the same thing? No. When someone presents you to the audience by reading your bio, they are, for the most part, listing your accomplishments. And although this may lend itself to establishing your credibility, it usually doesn't inform the audience how your accomplishments benefit them. An introduction, on the other hand, relates to those accomplishments that relate to your subject matter. In essence, your bio is about you, while your introduction is about your audience and what is going to glean from your experience and expertise. Listen to the difference between a bio and an introduction. First, the bio. Our speaker today is Christina Smith. After getting her undergrad at USC and her master's at King's College in London, Christina began her career at Google, where she quickly rose through the ranks of the finance department. During her time with the company, she worked in Google's offices in the US, France, and Japan. 9 years later, Christina left to start her consulting firm, Christina Smith & Associates, which has been recognized as one of the fastest growing financial consulting firms in the country. Christina has presented more than 200 times in several countries, and in her spare time, she runs several marathons a year, is a huge football fan, and enjoys spending time with her husband, Jack, daughter, Clarice, son, Bill, and Hannibal the dog. Sit back and enjoy our keynote speaker, Christina Smith. Now the introduction. Today, you'll learn how you can use public speaking to grow your financial consulting practice, much like our next speaker, Christina Smith, has done with her own company, Christina Smith & Associates. Christina's firm has been recognized as one of the fastest growing financial consulting firms in the country, and she credits that growth to public speaking, specifically to speaking to more than 200 groups consisting of her target audience. Christina points out that connecting with your audience is essential, a talent she unknowingly developed when building new relationships while living in numerous countries, when in school, and later while working at Google. An avid runner, Christina finds the time to prepare for each presentation while training for the several marathons she competes in each year. How does she find the time? You'll be learning that too. And while she continues to diligently work on her skills as a speaker, Christina admits that, on occasion, communicating with her husband, 2 children, and dog can be a bit challenging. Ladies and gentlemen, lean in and learn how you can build your business through public speaking. Please welcome Christina Smith. Hear the difference? The introduction is actually a small presentation itself. And is it lacking because it doesn't specifically mention USC, King's College, the US, France, or Japan? Do the names of her husband, kids, and dog really matter? The next time you're asked for a bio, send an introduction instead. And if you really want to take it to the next level, connect with the person who will be introducing you. Impress upon them how important your introduction is to the audience's experience and coach them up. By using an introduction instead of a bio, you'll be connecting with your audience before you walk out on stage and have 3 seconds to spare.
Thank you for devouring another episode of QuickBites. Tune in Monday when you'll hear another episode of Public Speaking with Peter George, and again Thursday for your next episode of QuickBites. Until then, remember, when it comes to speaking in public, you've got this.